Hey folks, I'm back from South Africa, Cape Town. I was down there for a week paddling on the iconic Miller's Run. I had wonderful conditions, the average wind there in the afternoons between 15, 20, almost up to 25 knots, southeaster. Initially just wind swell, then a bit of groundswell moved in towards the end of the week. So I had a fantastic opportunity to do some amazing downwinds, and I had the privilege to paddle one of Fenn's latest additions to their fleet. That is the Fenn Fennix Spearfish. That is a intermediate to advanced surf ski, a wonderful craft that has designed and made to be more agile, faster, quicker, has more stability, and almost bridges the gap between the Swordfish and the elite level skis like the Wahoo and the Elite. So it was a wonderful ski, and I'll run through some of the features that I really enjoyed about this ski. Enjoy the review. Like the Swordfish, the nose of the ski is tapered down in front, so lower volume. It does vary a little bit into the wave in front of you. However, if you surf it correctly and you stay above on top of the wave and you surf it sideways, that's not a problem at all. So a low volume nose, so it surfs really well. The hull of the boat is designed with a lot of rocker, a reasonable amount of rocker, so it surfs and runs really nicely. It's quite agile, maneuvers very easily. You can surf it left and right. With a longer profile than the Swordfish comes in at 6.1 meters. This ski is 6.315 meters long, which is similar to the length of their Fenn models, which are 6.4 meters. So the Spearfish offers the perfect combination of speed, stability, and versatility, making it the ideal ski for paddlers aiming to elevate their skills. Guess what? This Fenn has a new seat. It is shallower than the Elite and Swordfish, way more shallower. And has a molded type profile under your legs. And the rear back is greatly reduced, so there's no pressure on your back, and that will obviously prevent any skin abrasions. I was very comfortable. You can actually lean back in the seat if you're on a run, whereas in the intermediate ski, the Swordfish, you can't lean back, and it always puts pressure on your lower back. So this seat is way more improved, for more comfort, and it's more shallower, which helps as well. You sit high, you have this sensation of sitting above your feet. Your feet are quite low in the boat, but you sit quite high, yet it's still very, very stable. So it's got a very comfortable ergonomic seat. There is a ridge, the mold that's molded for your legs. The ridge runs back, quite far back, and it can rub against your coccyx, but I think if you just put a seat pad in there, that will reduce that pressure, and that will improve the seat even more. For me personally, I'd probably do that, yet some other paddlers obviously don't need to do that, so that will just be come down to a personal preference. But apart from that, the seat has definitely been improved and way more comfortable than the Swordfish. You sit a lot higher and not so deep, and will be, because you sit higher, more shallower bucket, it'll be way more easier to remount in case you do fall out in rough seas, so it'll be easier to remount. Also, the bonus there, the boat doesn't flood. There's not as much water will come into the boat, so it will drain a lot quicker than the deeper buckets. With the shallower seat, you would think the stability would be compromised. However, the extra length of the boat compensates for that, and I find it as stable or even better than the Swordfish, than the new Fennix Swordfish. And obviously, like riding a lounge compared to any of their elite models like the Elite S or the Wahoo. And performance, it is definitely marketed between the Elite S and the Swordfish ski, and that's exactly what you get from the ski. The extra waterline length over the Swordfish makes it a much quicker ski. So just to recap on the specifications, the length of the Spearfish is 6.315 meters long. Width is 45.5 centimeters. It's actually half a centimeter wider than the Swordfish. Seat width is 40.7 centimeters, also a little bit wider. and the height of the boat pretty standard, 36 centimeters. There's two construction versions of the boat. You can have the hybrid or the carbon. Hybrid comes in at approximately 12.5 kilograms, and the carbon is 10.5 kilograms. The benefit of the carbon, you'll get it's obviously made out of vacuum bagged carbon with epoxy resin, but the benefit there is you'll get a lighter and a more stiffer craft than the hybrid version. One last thing before I go, I just want to give a big shout out to Peter Cole at Orka Paddles for allowing me to use one of their demo skis, the Spearfish. I was using their hybrid version. So thanks to them for letting me use the ski to get a good review on the ski and give you some details about it. I'm not affiliated with them at all. This is just something I do on my own accord, and I'm not obviously connected with Fenn as well. So I do like their boats, and I enjoy posting good reviews on boats that I have tried.